Nouns act as subjects and objects in sentences and are typically represented by single words. However, we can have more than one word occupying the subject or object position in a sentence, just as nouns do. This brings us to the study of noun phrases in English. What is a noun phrase? A noun phrase is a word or group of words that function as a noun in sentences. It refers to the grammatical grouping of words that act as a single unit, performing the same functions as nouns, such as acting as the subject of a sentence or the object of a sentence. Take, for instance, the big fat cat. The example above is a phrase, specifically a noun phrase. This is because it contains a group of words with a noun as the head word. That is, the example above is made up of a group of words with a single word out of the group being the subject matter. The reason why we can say that a noun is the head word of the group is because every other word in the phrase serves the same purpose. The purpose they serve is that they add to the meaning of the noun, thereby giving more information about the noun in question. The is a definite article, and it specifies the noun in question, cat, while both adjectives, big and fat, give information about the qualities the noun possesses. Together with the noun, they form a noun phrase since they function together as a whole. Formula for forming noun phrases. Noun phrases in English follow a particular pattern in their formation, and as a result, a formula was drawn up to account for their formation. The formula is MHQ, where M stands for modifier, H stands for head word, and Q stands for qualifier. The reason why both M and Q are placed in brackets is because they are both optional elements of a noun phrase structure. What this means is that we do not necessarily need them to form a noun phrase, but we can add them for more details or emphasis. Take, for instance, the white jet in the sky. The noun phrase above contains a modifier, which refers to all the elements that appear before the noun, which is the head word, the white, a head word which is the noun, jet, and a qualifier, being the elements that appear after the head word, in the sky. Just like the modifier, the qualifier provides information about the noun, and in this case, it tells us the position of the noun. Now observe this example, jet. The example above is also a noun phrase, just like the one before it, even though it is made up of just one word, which is a noun and a head word. This is because it expresses meaning in isolation. We can tell what is being referred to, which is a type of air transportation. However, consider this example, the white in the sky. This example does not express any coherent meaning because it lacks a head word, which is a noun. This just goes to show that the most important element of a noun phrase is a noun, which is why the phrase is named after it. Another important reason for this is that noun phrases act as nouns too, so they must contain a noun. Functions of noun phrases. Just like nouns, noun phrases can function both as subjects and objects in sentences. Observe the following: the angry mob was agitated, John bought a beautiful bouquet. The first example shows a noun phrase functioning as the subject of the sentence, while the second sentence shows a noun phrase functioning as the object of a sentence, receiving the action of the subject. To speak American English confidently? Or maybe you want to ace the US citizenship test? Then American English, Grammar for English Learners by Dr. Jean Robert Lane is your perfect guide. In this book, you'll discover English phonology basics, learn the sounds of English with clear guidance on pronunciation using the International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA. 8 essential parts of speech, get a firm grasp on English grammar essentials with examples and exercises to build a strong foundation, practical and thematic vocabulary, gain conversational vocabulary and specialized terms for different professions, making language learning relevant and real-world ready. Reading and conversation practice, build your skills with short stories and practical conversations that are immediately useful. Citizenship Test Guide, all the essentials for passing the US citizenship test are right here, with practice answers included. With a clear, accessible approach and real-world examples, this book is ideal for learners at any level. Start your journey to fluency and make your American dream a reality with a guide that's as comprehensive as it is easy to understand. Click the link in the description to grab your copy of American English, Grammar for English Learners by Dr. Jean Robert Lane. Now, we get a small affiliate commission each time you make a purchase, and don't worry, it comes at no extra cost to you. Variations of noun phrases. Since modifiers and qualifiers are optional elements of a noun phrase, we can have some variations of noun phrases. Noun phrase. This is a variation of noun phrases that is made up only of a modifier and a head word. Take, for instance, the man. Noun phrase. This is a variation of noun phrases that is made up only of a head word and a qualifier. Take, for instance, land on fire. Noun phrase. This is the variation of noun phrases that contains only a noun. Take, for instance, Jessica. You would notice a consistent pattern throughout the variations of noun phrases, which is the inclusion of a head word in all of them. As already established earlier, a noun is the most crucial element of a noun phrase and the head word without which noun phrases cannot be formed. So noun phrases are words or grammatical groupings of words that function as nouns in sentences. The head word in a noun phrase is a noun and the most crucial element of the phrase, while modifiers and qualifiers are optional elements and can range from articles to adjectives, determiners, or even prepositions. Understanding noun phrases will better inform you on how to use them strategically in writing. See you soon.